Hello Basic Army and welcome back. We're just going to go through today and pretty much enjoy. I tested Rebirth off in some private races just to work out his leg type and a couple of other things like that. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but he's a little bit weird. You'll see what I mean. But we're just going to put him in some easier races to sort of unlock his things because I couldn't work out his leg position. Like the AIs would ride him all over the shop, but they would like still not finish off the best, so I'm not quite sure. Like, he's definitely going to be an interesting fellow, but for now we're just going to chuck him in one of the easier races off the bat just so we can get more experience. We're going to pick up Scabbard as well just to help our relationship with Parks. We're not good enough for any of the other horses for other trainers that I really want at the moment anyway, so once we level up a bit more, then we'll start working on our relationships with the other trainers. But for now, I'm just happy where we're at. Each time we go out, hopefully we can just get some wins and get some solid performances. As you can see here, we are the favourite. Good to see. I've literally recorded this introduction 4 times now because my controller kept on being disconnected, it kept on dragging, so my jockey's head was on the side like last episode. It was just frustrating all around, so hopefully I've finally fixed it. And I think I have, by the look at that. Lovely. Had to change a couple of settings in the configurations, and I had to reset the keybinds and everything, guys. Just way too much effort. But we're here. Hopefully we can put in a good performance. Right in front too, so it should be pretty easy for our girl to just do what she wants up front. What's behind us is not happy at all. Legal Dolphin, Empty Smoke. Not really a strong field, personally, but that's fine. We are in a easier race, so still a Group 1 level race, though, so. Yeah, so back to Rebirth. Like, I don't know how to feel about him. Like, his stats when we purchased him were pretty high, and his first race was a Group 3. So I tested him in that race, and he really showed no interest. Like, I've learned his growth type and that type of thing, so a little bit easier on that front, but I just don't know how to race him. I think I worked out an idea, but I'm not quite sure if it will be successful. We'll find out once we start unlocking his abilities and whatnot. As for this race, it's over. We got another revolution with our girl. She's so easy to ride when you hit the front. She gets out of the gate like a rocket, and you can just ease her down and she'll do the rest of the work for you. So far so good. 9 lengths in the end. Happy with that performance, that's for sure. Do not lose. No, never lose. That is how a jockey must live. Hey, what's up? I see you're about to head off to the special races. That's great. You just keep on doing your best. Huh? We literally just won a normal Group 1 race. I'm not sure. Okay, so the reason we didn't run her in this to begin with is because we were worried that she was going to come across Sedate Devil. Not Sedate Devil, Sedate Ruler, sorry. So we'll ride in that. We're here now anyway. She's going to be tired. Yeah, so that's why we picked the Tokyo over the Gallop World Series, because I really thought that Sedate Ruler would be in this race, but he's not. But first of all, we've got to worry about we're going up against our arch rival, the Shaggy Oogie. Another thing that name reminds me of when they're like in Finding Nemo, where they're around the volcano and they're like volcano. Chuggy, ookie, Chuggy, ookie, I know I'm weird. I get it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop. Not a perfect start, but when we've got perfect starts with him of late, they haven't been happy with our start because, like, no front runners in this field either, which is probably going to hurt us. Here goes Scotch Crystal now. After we already lost our chance at a 7, you know? No, we still got the 7. Interesting. I mean, we don't have max stamina though, so that could be interesting. Instant response. And we're off and racing. Down a hill. No one's going to catch this when this horse is on fire. And on to the next one. Back to Crazy Hunter. So easy to ride. It's just fun. In the last episode, for those that skipped through, Wild Weapon, we also retired her. She put in a huge performance in the last year, even though she went from a 96 down to a 73, I think was her final speed stat when we retired her. She still won the Gallop World Series, so it was amazing. Able to get her through, retired her. Now she's in the breeding barn and she's due to have a first foal next season, so really excited about that. You can see why we're the favourite. Hopefully we can get a nice little easy win, you know.
The horses are on the track.
He's a little bit tired, but we've got this, you know. Should have a nice little rest after this, hopefully.
Are in the gate.
Another perfect start.
And they're off. That was a great start.
Chapel's going to try and contest this, but I don't hate to alarm you or anything, but front's mine. Alright, so we got across, able to hit the front. It's going to crop out just a little bit just to stop the horse's momentum from overtaking us. So far so good. Really slowed the pace up, so we're in a really good position. Good positioning, but this field isn't really super strong to start off with, so I wonder what her final speed's going to be. Like, I feel like it's going to cap out at 88 or 89, but I don't think she's going to make it to 90. She'll be a very solid broodmare if she can cap 90. I know one speed isn't really make or break in a horse, but it looks better in the brood barn, you know. No revolution today. And once we hit the front, we're just going to let her do her thing. No need to quit. Actually, 8's coming, so we're going to give her a couple more, and now we're going to just let her run home. Do a winner. Just don't want to overwork her, you know. Jones was coming down the outside, but didn't want to risk losing the race by not driving home. Still, back-to-back wins. Half a length in the end. And there we go. Level 70. Shuggy's winning the sprint. Desert Diver and our horse Crazy Hunter is in front. We have a chance to win the whole game here. This year. See how that goes. Hey there, Blue. Would you maybe, yes, race with me? Wouldn't it be great for both of us to ride in the same race? Sorry, my partner just walked in back to where we were. If he's a background noise, don't stress too much. Wouldn't it be great for both of us to ride in the same race? Well, then I'll be waiting on the track. The moment finally came. Would you maybe ride in the same race as me? So pretty much wherever we see a race and it's against Nielsen, if we get a revolution, we unlock half a delight. So we don't have to rush it. So every week he's just going to keep saying that. So we got the debut. We're just saying on like if there's any races where he'll be in. I mean, Bionic Club, they gave up on Collins after we literally requested the horse when he was in the sales, and they're like, no, Collins will ride. You can go away. That's how I feel about that. Like, that's just annoying. You had the opportunity to give me the horse earlier, and you didn't want to, so that's not my fault. Here we go, the debut. And you see what I mean by interesting? And you guys are probably thinking, maybe he's a dirt horse. It doesn't get better, folks. It does not get better.
The horses are in the gate.
Perfect start.
Great start.
He's got no manners, he's got nothing, like nothing passed through from either of his parents. It's just terrible. But we'll try our best with him. He gets cranky, he gets over eager, he's just hard to ride. I don't know his leg positioning or anything. If you don't let him just race and you keep grabbing at him constantly, he'll go wild. So I'm not even sure, like, I wasn't able to get a single revolution on him or anything, so I don't know. I just feel like he's not a very good horse, unfortunately. And like, you can say give him a chance and let him develop. I tried that. I put him in 4-year-old plus handicaps with 8-year-olds in the field, changed the age of every horse in the field to 8, so they all passed their peak, and put him at his peak, and he was favourite, but he won like one race. So, unfortunately, we're probably got a bust with our boy, but I don't know what to do with him. We'll keep racing him, of course. We're not going to get rid of him. He's our first original. As you can see, positioning was an ace, but it was bad. But I honestly don't know. I changed the difficulty from hard to easy, seeing if that would make a difference as well. Just in the offline mode, this is still hard. I'll prove that now, just so people don't get the wrong idea. Oh, he's cheating, he's cheating. No, see, as you can see, still on hard. Okay, so Nelson is in this race. See if we can ride. No, I don't want to race on a horse. So as you can see here, he's good on both turf and dirt. You wouldn't know it. He has one latent ability and one auto. I don't know what the auto is. As you can see here, he's upping his distance to 9 furlongs, but we're not going to do that because A, we still need to work him out. He's ready to race again, so we're just going to keep racing him. Unlock everything we can. He's going to be the long shot in pretty much any field, if I'm being honest. And we're probably... So... Yeah, you have too many negative abilities for me to actually like want to ride you. That's the hardest part. Yep, so we just got the one race. Our other horses are getting ready to go. Tender Valley is having a little bit of a layoff. Not that far though, we'll work him out. Yeah, we'll put him in the super mile. And what do we got? Crazy Hunter still on a break, and we just got our boy back in again. So back-to-back races with Rebirth. I don't know what his positioning is, guys. Like, we're not going to lose him. I think it's impossible for us to lose him, as you can see here. And, like, the saddest part is, that's a 65 speed with 40 stamina horse. And that's a late growth horse, and we're still worse off than him. Like, it's just kind of hard. So, I don't know. I feel like he's maybe a bust, but at the same time, I just don't know. I honestly don't. And if you don't get a perfect start with him, because he's got literally no braking, every start with him's a slow start, and I couldn't work him out. Like, we'll try something different here. But I'm really not sure. Like, there's no reason for him to be a front runner either. And that's the part that confused me the most, because he's not meant to be a front runner. And that's the only place where I could max his stamina, so... Unless he's got some weird leg type that we don't know about, it's going to be very hard for even to get a revolution to see if he can win a race. Like, he doesn't peak until he's 5. And even then, he was still going in as, like, long shots, so... I'm really not sure. I mean, we're out in front here, but for how long? He's got no speed. He's got not much. He's not going to run last. That's never... Oh, yeah, we didn't run last. Progress. We came. But yeah, I have no idea. Like, position was a B there, you know? But feel and his spurt was good. So, I just don't know. We'll work him out. But your guess right now is as good as mine, if I'm being honest. Like, he might not be able to run the short sprints. Hi, Blue. Nice weather, isn't it? Today, I have a present. Yes! We did it! Woohoo! Hartford Delight as a 2-year-old. And Shiva has him. Okay. I mean, it could go to someone who we sort of need to work on our relationship with, but that's fine. What's your 6 to 9? Okay. Join the Normandies. Let's win as many group 1s with you as we can. Let's check him out. So he's a front runner. We guess that, but as you can see, he's got very low stamina, low power. He doesn't have an ideal distance yet. Where are we? He recovers pretty quick, which is a positive, I guess. So they're both racing today. You're not due. You're having a break and you're booked. But at least something good came of today's episode. Unfortunately, I'm very upset. Like, very unfortunate that he's a bust. We really needed him to be able to win a Group 1. I was praying that he was going to be good enough to win a Group 1. Like, even the Sunrise, you know? And I feel like even with... words, Andrew. Learn them. Even with a Revolution sitting out front, I don't think he's got what it takes to, like, sneak one. And I don't want to be that guy who has to sit there and, like, save the day before the race, lost, restart. Because that defeats the purpose of the series. The series is just meant to be a playthrough. You guys sit there and enjoy. We go through the highs and lows together. Unfortunately, he's just one of those low points at the moment. I'm confused as to why his stats were so high, though. Because normally higher stats horses, like your level requirements to acquire the horse, if they're lower, that means they're worse horses. But he had a 50 for his start, which makes sense now because he's a front runner. And like mid-30s and 40s in a couple of other characters. Like, I don't get how he's busted. And then his first race was a Group 3, wasn't it? Or Group 2, sorry. Group 2. Like, I just don't understand.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Really unfortunate. Like, It's upsetting because he was meant to be our mascot. He was our first foal. Like, he's still taking on from his mother, and his mother has a few more foals as well, but he's not going to be the light of our episodes, that's for sure. But as long as we can keep him around. We lost the head here, so we might actually need the stretch burst. We're going to lay him on the whip because definitely need to do so. What's going on? Where is the stretch burst? We're making ground on the horse in front. Ugh. This is annoying. We were literally riding for the stretch burst because we had to, because we lost that head-to-head with a horse with a high heart, which makes no sense. He's never been discouraged before, and we've rode him the same pretty much every race. Normally we wait for the field to come to us. Just as they get to us, we take off. Instant response kicks off, and we fly. We didn't get instant response. We didn't get stretch burst. We didn't take off, and we weren't able to chase down Lonely Club. Like, I just don't understand it. And we're literally running at nearly 3/4 pace right now, and we can't catch up to the field. Like, I'm just gonna sit him here. There's not much we can do it otherwise, you know. It's unfortunate, but there's no point trying to fly him out the gate to lead when these horses are doing stuff like this, so hopefully he can settle and still run home strong.
They are midway down the backstretch.
I mean, we still capped on stamina, so that's a good start.
Okay, this is where the race is won.
Our last race is still frustrating, to say the least. Like, we should have won that race, and the game literally did everything in its, like, power to stop us. Does it didn't lose a head-to-head there? Why didn't he lose a head-to-head? And the favourite's gone. I don't think we're catching him. We're gonna try and get a second place finish here with Desert Diver. Which we're gonna do, so we met our goal. But still very frustrated about that first race. Tender Valley, like, I don't get it. We had yellow stamina, we were chasing the leader, we were making ground, we were attacking for the win, and then we lose by a neck because none of his abilities actually activated, so unfortunate there. So 2 second place finishes, so it's like not like he finished off complete last, but I don't think he should have ever been in contention to lose that race. You know, like, it's just one of those things. On to the next week. Let's just go check out our other foals and pray they're a little bit better. As you can see here, they're both in foal, which is lovely. And check out the more important part. Crimson Prince 4-star future, and Rosewalk has 3-star, and then they're pretty similar. 2 stars and 3 stars round. Eyes of Leah's already up to 2 stars and 2 stars. So keep an eye on her. She's got some really good breeding runs into it too, so it should be exciting. So we're back out at it again. Didn't have to worry about you no more. We got what we wanted, and we're part of the Delighty's first race, so let's see what our goal is today, you know? We are not the complete long shot. How bad is Biox? Let's compare us to Biox. The only reason he's a worse pick than us is because he's not a turf horse and they're racing him on the turf. I see you, game, I see you. Right, let's see how we go. So hard to ride. And we can't run last today too. Like, of all like days to have a bad start. I'm not sure, like, I understand the low stamina part, but no speed at all from both of them. It just doesn't make sense to me. We're just going to leave him here. We want to avoid the rough. We want to keep him in a position where we can keep him happy. Because we definitely don't want to lose this race based on the fact that he's not happy. Because it happens quite easily. I mean, like, he's already dropping stamina. And he's had a pretty easy run up front.
2 furlongs to go.
I mean, he's rallying, but...
Show your guts.
Well, we met our goal.
Finish.
Bet a couple of horses again. Gonna be a long road, that's for sure. Very long road. Damn. Okay, this one, we're the favourite, as we should be. He's a solid horse. Very solid horse, of course. Horses on courses.
The horses are on the track.
I'll let you guys watch that out. Build up that euphoria.
The horses are in the gate. And away they go. That was a beautiful start.
Good start. Now we can just let him relax. We'll go from there, pretty much. First 7. It's always good to start off with. Another 7. There it is. First win for Half Delight.
2 furlongs to go.
Don't need to whip him again. Be pretty easy.
An amazing burst of speed.
Going to be. What a good boy.
We have a winner.
Gonna be a very good sire. Can't wait to cross Grave Parade's foals with him. Because by the time he retires, I reckon Grave Parade's foals should be at the races. So they would retire probably around the same time. Not sure what's happening right now. Yep, same thing you keep telling me about that I'm not interested in. I've got no intentions of participating in that. So power low, heart low, pretty much everything's low. We'll put him in the Cosmos. Let's have a look at our other options today. Not really anything interesting, to be honest. Hitting me is insane. Okay, now you want to make main jockey after whoever was on him last start absolutely murdered him. How do you lose that badly with him? Like, I don't get it. Oh well, I guess we're gonna acquire Sedate Ruler as well, but I say it's a little bit too late, to be honest. And my controller is still working. Cool. For some reason, I felt like it crashed, but who knows? I've been pretty unlucky with it today. Every time I hear like the desktop noise, I just assume that it's my controller. That little doop, that one. I'm scared of it at the moment, if I'm being honest.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
I really want beauty value too, but couldn't get either of them. They're super good horses. Why are you contesting for the lead, buddy? You don't really need to. Really is dapples. So shiny. It's very good. They did well with the greys in this game, that's for sure. I'm down because the field's like way behind. So far so good here. We have a good break on the field too, so just give him a couple taps. Nothing too serious yet. The work hasn't started yet. It's going to go now though, because we don't want to lose a head-to-head to the favourite. That will definitely be our downfall. A little bit of rally in him, but not much left to give now. But the 4 is flying. Holy cow. Beauty value. This one's going to come down to the wire. Oh, we had enough. We had enough in the field. A little bit worried there for a second, not going to lie. Well, we have Sedate Ruler now. Pink love this, but I feel like it's a little bit too late, Pink. You should have let us have him when he was on fold. Work. We're back up with Rebirth. We are the long shot yet again. That's not going to change anytime soon. Trying to get a good start.
The horses are in the gate.
Not a perfect start, so that's bad. Very bad because we drew barrier 14 as well. And he hasn't got any speed, so it's like no chance of leading. You can pretty much say this race is over. Like, there's no risk of losing this. We could literally drop to last because for some reason he has a front and back racing style. Both of his parents were middle. You know, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to let him drop out of the field and drop to the back. So at this point, he's going to finish there anyway.
They are midway down the back stretch.
That's a white horse.
This is where the race is won.
Field's starting to tighten up now, so we're in his comfortable position after a long race. We're just gonna try and go as late as possible. Like,
2 furlongs to go.
see if we can beat a horse home. We unlocked one of his abilities, so there's that. But as you can see, like,
Finish.
what is this? Like, neither of his parents were this bad. So you can't run anything over 8. So we're learning slowly. No, but we don't know yet. You only want us now that your first combination didn't work out. We might finish off the episode there, and I'll start another recording afterwards, just so the videos aren't too long. So we had his debut, we unlocked Up for the Lights. It wasn't a bad episode overall. We lost a race with Tender Value, we probably should have won, but otherwise it was a good episode. So thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.